Oh, I was just saying this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Soul Station Lip Balm for Men. So moist. So my lips feel so rehydrated. You got a nice amount of space above your head. I think you're pretty good.
Man, he's gonna dial this thing in, Rick. I'm just gonna sit and watch the master work. The Sistine Chapel, Cody, of bourbon placement framing videos. What we're doing today is we're gonna do a roundup of everything released in 2025 for, get ready, Cody's favorite ever, Booker's, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a Booker's roundup.
Oh yeah.
We have in front of us. Hopefully this will be.
I'm so excited.
Shot here. We have all 4 of the 2025 editions of Booker's, which is 2025-01, 2, 3, and 4. Mm-hmm. Obviously, this is not a blind video today. I'm telling you what we're drinking. These are probably all going to be very similar. Cody's already smelling. My God, I haven't even finished the intro. And in addition to that, what I thought we would do for the 24, when we do stuff like this, mix up just a little bit by, we have the 4 from this year, and then we're going to compare it against a random other bottle. In this case, this is a pretty rare Polish release, like European release of Booker's from 2015. So this is also a dusty, and it's a different shaped bottle and everything like that. So this will be our, there in the center. This will be our like miscellaneous other one. All right, so everybody grab your glass A.
A. The first letter of the alphabet.
And let's dig in.
I thought it smells sort of like a wet dog that got out of a pool, because there's a little like chlorininess, but then also like melted, heated and liquefied brown sugar with like 1 peanut shell in it.
That's quite the image.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to animate that, Cody. I'm sorry.
Guess you'll just have to do it in real life.
Yeah. We got a bit finally for Cooper.
Yeet him into the damn pool like the dog and Mr. Nanny in the background.
Cut 2.
Well, not sure I smell the wet dog or the chlorine, but I do get a little bit of the brown sugar, and I get like dusty, stale. Maybe that's the peanuts. Like,
I think where Cody was going was like dampness, like petrichor. Maybe it's like maybe sort of that. Yeah, this is definitely more of a, for me, definitely kind of a brown sugar bomb. There's not that much nuttiness. Like Rick Booker's often gets labeled or slapped with like nuttiness. If there's nuttiness here, to me, it's not super peanutty. It's more like something neutral. It's like a really dry neutral nut, I would say. Could be almond, but
you just do like a ground up peanut shell. Not a tremendous amount, but
it's kind of like a hay pile that like has got kicked loose, got rained on, is in a puddle, like a puddly hay pile. So it's even maybe just slightly fermenty.
I just want to smell. Can we just smell? Is that okay?
The smell only episode. Definitely much more nuttiness on the flavor.
Yeah, I would say the flavor is like heavier. There's a little more oomph to it. Slight dark chocolate or something.
Yeah, what you said is good. The brown sugar is there, but it's much more of a backseat player. And I would say this to me is very close to an unsalted pistachio. Probably even one that's slightly green yet. A woodiness there too, right up front.
Bunch of the hot brown sugar. Still bit of that. Ever those slight like chlorine burn a little, and like a few dark roasty peanuts.
And I was gonna say, to add to that just a little bit, there's just that brown sugar kind of turns a little cinnamony on the sides of my tongue.
It's like a hot, sweet molasses, but not quite that dark.
Why don't we move to B? Putting the B in baby. Nice. Oh yeah. See, yeah, your camera's good now, Rick. That's a good shot.
Focus.
I get a little bit of like musket skin kind of tannickiness of like a musket skin grapes, like a red, like dark grape skin sort of. Still a little peanut shell, a little, not much.
Do you get a little cola in there?
Yeah, and what Cody was saying about like a grape skin. Now that you mention it, the puzzle piece fits the picture, I think. But yeah, it could also be kind of a cola, especially like a sugary cola. This is like your full strength, like, Pepsi or something.
With ever so much on the back end of the distinct hay peanut shell, Booker's note.
Well, let's see it. I think I want to say this one's fruitier than the last one. And all the wood, like dryness and wood is like all on the back end now instead of the front. Huh. Yeah, I think grape, imitation grape maybe. Yeah, it's like a Concord grape, especially something smashed into like juice, and then you removed maybe like 20% of the sugar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it goes pretty woody after that.
Would you say the wood is like oaky or?
Yeah, it's definitely not like sawdusty or that tiki kind of light wood that we sometimes get. Mm-hmm. Like sandal.
It's not like charred or anything, it's just
bordering on tree bark.
Get the grape, the dark grape, maybe a touch of cola, and then a little ever so slight perfuminess on it, and then it goes into the standard slight peanut shell, but hay, and then a little the barky.
Now we go to C.
Vanilla maybe, and then the typical backbone.
Warning, warning. Adrian's errant, weird, off-flavor alarm is going off. What stupid...
Which rainbow thing is it this time? Rainbow kettle chips?
The first thing I thought of when I took a whiff was my parents' old shag carpet.
I just get like maybe a touch of vanilla and then the standard things, but it's a little more earthy. Dirty vegetable peel kind of smell. Potato.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was going to say potato peel is what I got.
Yeah, I could see that, and I could see... It almost sort of a wicker note off of it.
I woke up from a 2-hour nap. What do you want from me? I can't carry this damn thing all the time. Somebody's got to step up, Rick.
It's Charles Atlas, Ricky, carrying the world on his shoulders over here.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little peanut now, and a little dampness, but these aren't that peanutty for Jim Beam, but in the grand scheme of bourbons they are, but I don't know, that hot brown sugar cinnamony thing is like it kind of masks some of the flavors to me.
I mean, for whatever reason, I enjoy this. I would agree that, like, in particular, I would say this one here is particularly dry and very grassy, hay-like. And then the back end is definitely peanutty, and it definitely dries out your mouth. Which are all things that, like, in the right context would definitely be, like, a negative. But for whatever reason, I just enjoy this profile. And, like, I like woodiness. I could sip this on, like, a random night and it works for me. But obviously, there's a plenty of people that cannot stand Booker's. And
it's like that brown sugar note that makes it punchy to me is like I said like liquefied brown sugar, but it maybe almost like you had a bunch of like salt in brown sugar. So it's like it kind of burns a little bit.
This kind of reminds me if you took like a pecan pie filling and made it like spicy or like you made it hot in some way.
I would like to try that. That sounds good actually.
Be interesting. All right, glass tea. Give us the money shot, Ricky.
Well, that's the end of my Glen Canes. So.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sippy cup.
I have very. Here you go.
The money shot. Second goofy note from Adrian tonight. first thing I smelled when I smelled this one was the chalkboard eraser.
I gotta say, Adrian, these tasting notes aren't inspiring confidence.
I'm just a clown, Cody. I'm just spouting out random objects and
Well, just a fabulous clown. I don't even know what I smell. It's
just a slight bit of rubberness, but not in that usual way that I mean, like rubber gloves. It's more like asphalty. Little bit. It's like something that's not. I wouldn't go so far as to say nutty, but something like a cattail, like a stalk, like when it gets late in the season, it gets woody. So it's not like a tree wood. It's like a bush or a reed. Maybe just a little bit of banana.
You guys must not be getting any kind of sweet scents. I'm getting a little bit of
something in there
sweetness
towards that grape skin sort of ish. Again, but it's not nearly as prevalent. It's mostly those earthy, hot scents to me, but with a little slight sweet something.
Yeah, I do get a little bit of like a. I think I'm gonna stick with like a banana peel, like those really huge bananas you sometimes find, and it was like if it was still a little green, just turning yellow. The peel of that with even a little bit of the fleshy part, like the inside of the peel that has that fleshy residue. Had a sharp start to it.
I'll give you a sharp start.
Good heavens. Fairly sweet for the first half.
Pretty hot. A little tannic, leathery on the back.
Boy, what is that sweetness like?
I'm telling you, man, it's in there.
I was sticking with banana still. I was thinking, could that be like a banana bread with like maybe chocolate on it? But it's a little more neutral than that. Almost a cookie dough without any like chips or anything in it.
I'm just thinking, baby. Smelled it and I got like a whole grain / like flaxseed kind of smell.
It still ends like pretty dry. Just like harsh, woody / leathery, as you said, backbound to it in the back. Okay. E. Yeah.
That's how you know I'm a real party man.
A little more corn on this one for me, like corn tortilla.
It's like a poppy seed muffin with hay sprinkled on it.
Poppy seed, I could.
A lemon poppy seed, but they were supposed to put 10 limes juiced in, and they did 0 afterwards, and they put 1. What is it, boy? What is it, Rick? What you got for us? We smell.
I don't know if it's just the cup that I'm using, but I'm just having a really hard time picking up anything that's like distinct.
I like your poppy seed muffin idea. Especially for me, if you threw in, like, if it was like half muffin, half cornbread muffin, but it was a cornbread that was whatever, there's a little honey mixed in or something to make it slightly less dry than that and sweet and a little sweeter. And then it gets, there's the dryness there, way in the back this time.
Half lemon poppy seed muffin, half cornbread muffin, but you ran out of cornmeal, so you ground up some hay. Yeah.
Let's go.
This one ends less dry than the others, but it's almost like the tail is like missing, kind of. And there's nothing in its place.
I might like to retract my previous statement about at least.
Oh, here we go.
The last couple.
We got ourselves a mind changer here.
Being actually hot, because I feel like the last 2 have been kind of actually hot.
This one seems like mellower than the others. Slightly sweeter, way less harsh, way less abrasive.
It's kind of simplistic. It's missing like a kick or a little complexity.
This one's just like trails off. Like usual, when I'm like 6 sips in, then I get the dryness gets stronger for me, but obvious.
It could also be that my tongue is tired.
I mean, we are drinking 5 extremely similar things. So the idea was just to be like, okay, you're only going to go get one, So like, which one would you get? We're going to save you guys at home the time and the money. It's like you're having like a honey cereal. The red part of the bag is just like burnt. So you get like a couple that taste kind of like sweet and like, but then you run into a lot of that carbon. Like, how's your week going, Reach?
The work week never goes as fast as I want it to, but
Stop.
No.
I'll stop when you fix this goddamn door. Spider-Man 3 reference.
Okay. You guys been figuring out your rankings or anything at all in this downtime?
Yeah.
Looks like a no. That looks like a hard no.
Yeah. I was giving my tongue plenty of time to rest, alright?
Well, mission accomplished.
Got my ranking.
Hope you got paper and pencil ready, Adrian.
My first place is glass F, and then my second place is glass F.
Cody was done first.
Down the line.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Interesting.
Rick, you were done next.
A, C, E, B, D.
Mine was 3, 1, 2, 5, 4.
One's the clear winner.
So 1, 3, 2, 5, 4.
That's fair. I would just say, to me, 1 was easily the best.
Yeah.
It was like a roasted peanut almond maybe mixture, like peanut butter that you made with brown sugar. Had a little bit more depth and darkness than, I wouldn't say the flavor profile is too off from other stuff. It's just a little richer and darker slightly. I could see why you picked 3. I would say 2 is, to me, the most like off profile slightly, because it's kind of fruity, which I don't think you typically get with Booker's, but it is a little tannic and hot. So I could see 3 being better all around, but I just kind of like that it was off profile.
It's funny. I kept switching my mind about which one is like more off profile. At first I thought it was 1 because there's like a lot going on in 1 actually, but yeah, 2 having the fruity note makes sense. Like I at one point I made the argument for 5 because it's again kind of like, I think 5 I think it's just like a weak profile. It's like, but it's like so weak it's almost like doesn't seem like a Booker's. There's actually a fair amount of agreement here. We don't have like anything where like someone was like backwards compared to everybody else or anything here.
Yeah.
I guess 1 would be the winner, so that'll be the one that we recommend to people. Hopefully it's not the one that's impossible to get. That's some foreign bull. 4 is By the Pond. It's right there. It's the second release of 2025. By the Pond, the blue label.
Like bland and characterless. Just
yeah.
I didn't get a whole lot out of it as far as like flavor profile or scent. It was just kind of like bleh.
I think 4 is worse than bland, unfortunately. I would say 4 has the worst parts of all the other ones. Like, it's a little bitter. It's definitely woody. Doesn't really have the sweetness. If you had to avoid 1, avoid that one. Next is 5. That is the most recent release. This came out like a few weeks ago. It's Phantom Pipes, which makes sense. The reviews on both of these were kind of middling.
That one was like 4 to me, but hotter.
For me, it was just the sweetness, but then it just had no finish at all. And I don't know if my tongue was tired or what. But going back through them, I could taste all the other ones, so I don't know. 2 was right in the middle. And this is the foreign one. That surprises me. So this one was the one that we said Cody thought was the most off-profile anyway, based on it having more of a fruity character to it. It didn't obviously have enough other good qualities to it to rise above. And it still had a pretty similar finish as the rest. So it really isn't like that different. But I hear a lot of people rave. There was somebody who was going to pay like $300 for one of those. It's like a kind of sought after release, but it is rare. It's like Polish. I think it's in 700 milliliters instead of 750, I think. And yeah, it's a dusty. It doesn't stand out in a way that makes you think, oh, this is like older, or it's from a different era or anything like that. It's a little fruitier, but let's see. Second place today is Glass 3, which is Barry's Batch. And I do remember people saying this one's not bad. Each one's named usually for something pertaining to the Jim Beam history or lineage. Like Barry, I think, was like one of their CEOs. By the Pond, I think, is like where Booker No used to spend a lot of his time or something. Phantom Pipes is like these pipes that make weird noises in their rick house. The European one doesn't have a name. And then we get to the winner, which is Jerry's batch. Jerry is the third batch of the year. I think these are all at least 7 years old. Yes. So they're all at least 7 years old, and they're all very similar in proof, but I'll just leave those nitty-gritty details for the editing. So there it is. There she be.
Beautiful.
So left to right, that is your order. Okay. Whatever. Good enough.
Cody, come on. We gotta be mature. We gotta be adults here.
I turned my head for 10 damn seconds. Okay, real quick, because we always have pretty good luck with this. Let's see if we can do it in 12 minutes. Wordle, baby. Play.
We can do it.
We can do it, Ricky. We can do it later. Just the E, and then it's not in the right place. Let's get an S in there.
Shit. Oh, no, it's too... I don't know.
What about spoke? I'm doing
There
it.
you go.
The E is correct.
There you
Everything
go.
else is still wrong. No S, no T, no L, no R, no A, no P, no O, no K, no T. We haven't had a C or H yet. There's got to be another vowel in it, right?
You or an I.
Oh, crepe. Crepe. I put in crepe. C is correct. C is the first letter. E is the last letter. Still don't know the other vowel.
I mean, I feel like the second letter almost has to be an H.
I know, right?
Time.
Chime.
Chime. Sounds good. Oh, it's one
Wow.
letter off. The M is not right. Everything else is correct.
Chide.
Baby. Come on, give me the chide.
Yeah.
There it is. That took us 2 minutes. That took us 2.5
There you go.
minutes.